boy. All right. I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I'm starting. And sometimes you just gotta go for it. Oh boy. So I wanted to talk more about kind of what happened surrounding the night of last night rather than the night itself, or like the message aspect of it. I think God did something kind of cool. So last week was our peak for the summer. We hit 12, which if you watched the last video, I was pretty excited about. But this week we had 3. And so I was sitting there, me and my wife were sitting there, getting pretty close to 5 o'clock, and we're just like, nobody's here. Like, where is everybody at? And by about 5:20, we had 3 kids, and so we're like, hey, this is what we've got, so let's do something with it. And so I was fully prepared just to, go into our gym and just mess around tonight. Or last night, all night, and just play a game and do whatever. But I sat the 3 down and I said, hey, do you guys just want to just go in there, have some fun? We'll figure out a game to play, and then we'll talk at the end, have a little small group kind of discussion, or do you want to, go through the whole message like we do every other night, and then, play our game like we normally will? And all 3 of them were like, I think we want to do the message. We want to sit through that, and we want to do that part and have a normal night. And that was really cool to me because I was fully prepared just to go play a game for 2 hours. And it surprised me when they're like, yeah, we want to hear the message. We want to do that. And so that part was really cool. But as I'm sitting there and waiting for them to show up, I was getting kind of discouraged because I'm like, man, we just had 12 and now no one's showing up. And I was like, I don't know. It's hard to explain because I was like sitting there like wanting to be disappointed, but like I wasn't really getting disappointed. And I don't know what it was. I didn't know what it was at first. And so I'm just like fully prepared. Like in my head, I'm trying to think like, God, why, we just had 12, our peak for the summer, and now we're down to 3. Like, what the heck is happening? But I really wasn't getting disappointed about it as I normally would. Usually I would have let that, take over the whole night for me. Like, dang, only 3 people here, only 3 people here. But as we're sitting there eating and just talking, hanging out, I'm like, we've got 3. 3 decided to show up, and 3 is what we've got. So that we're gonna have a fun night anyway. So we went through the whole message. They seemed like they were into it. We taming the tongue and just all of chapter 3 in James. And I don't know. I made a comment this morning to my wife. I was like, yeah, I don't know if it really hit with them because they don't really seem like the kids that are going out and being disrespectful or cursing or tearing others down. But my wife made a good point. She's like, hey, maybe not now, but maybe this will help them in the future. And I was like, cool, okay, I like that. Thank you for that. I needed that. But we got through the message, and they were in it. They were attentive. They were taking notes. It was awesome. And we got to the game, and we just decided to play wiffle ball because I knew one of them's a baseball kid, so I was like, surely he's gonna like it. A wrestler, and then another kid. I don't know what he likes yet, but we were playing, and I made it to where it was me versus them. Kind of like a mix of banana ball rules and just regular baseball, regular wiffle ball. But we had a lot of fun. And I videoed a lot of it, so I'm going to make a video out of it. But I think I had more fun last night with those 3 boys than I had when we had, 19 kids one week. because I think I've been so focused on numbers and so focused on attendance and how many kids are here and who's not here and how many can we get in, and invite your friends, we want to grow. I've been so focused on that I lose focus of just having fun on a Wednesday. Like, I've made it a job. But this is my passion. And I think that's where God's starting to work in me, because I had so much fun last night. Like, I was in, a nice outfit to preach in. And I'm playing there in jeans, socks, and a heavy t-shirt, like thick. And I'm sweating. It was so hot in there, but it was so much fun. And that gets me really excited, because I hope I can just continue to be that way every week. Despite who shows up, we have fun. Because there's been times in the past when, just starting the first few months, we were going through a lot of things. New youth pastor transitioning in. I don't know the students don't know me. And we'd have nights where we had, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then there was a night we had 1. And that so badly disappointed me. I was so disappointed. And I did not have fun that night. I didn't have fun probably any of those nights, because I was so focused on just trying to get more kids in the building. And I'll admit, for a long time, it wasn't solely for the purpose of seeing more kids come to Jesus. It was because I wanted to say that I had a lot of kids in my youth group, or I took this youth group at this church and I made it into something. And I think that's been my focus for too long. I think God's trying to shift something in me that's just, have fun with these kids right now. You don't need to know what's coming. And as hard as that is, I'm just gonna try to do it. I don't know. I think, because I feel like I've had so many dreams and daydreams and people telling me that I'm gonna be this high capacity guy who runs a youth group of 200 kids, and I just make a huge impact on so many kids in the area. Wherever church I'm going to be at, that's how it's going to be. That's how I kind of convince myself. And I came into this job with the mindset of, within a year, we're going to have 50 kids. And I think I even told my students last summer that if by the end of the school year we had 50 kids, I would do something crazy, like shave my head. And I'm starting to realize that my kids don't want to be told to invite friends. They just want to have fun. And if they have fun, then they're probably going to invite their friends. So I'm just trying to make it fun now. Not to the extent where we're losing focus, but I threw everything out the window last night. And I went through the message like I would any other week. And then we had fun. And I had fun with them. Sometimes I just sit and watch, or I referee, or, whatever, judge. And I watch them have fun. But I think I'm just going to start having fun with them. I'm going to start bringing a change of clothes so I can, go from jeans and a nice shirt to shorts and a t-shirt and just have some fun. I think that's what I'm going to be doing from now on, because that was a lot of fun. So I guess some kind of takeaway is just, sometimes you got to let go of the agenda, of the goal, of the checklist, and just have fun, especially in ministry, because I've torn myself apart trying to think of those things. I need this many kids by this date. I need this many kids signed up for this thing. I need to have this many kids time to go to camp or this conference, or just have fun. We have a conference coming up in a few weeks that we're partnering with another youth group in the area. And I've been so focused on just trying to get as many kids to that as possible that I probably wasn't going to have very much fun. And I haven't had very much fun coming up to it. So I'm just going to go and we're going to have fun. If we lose, we lose. If I get turned into a human Sunday, I'm going to get turned into a human Sunday. but it's gonna be fun. And that's what I think God's bringing me back to, is just have fun. Because I used to have so much fun in like my internships and my volunteer stuff, just working with churches at camp, man. It was just so much fun. Like I just had fun. And that's what I think made me fall in love with being in ministry and being with students. We're just having fun with them. So this is the moment I think we're going to make a shift. I'm going to make a shift. I'm just going to have fun. This is probably going to be a short video because that's all I really have to say. I just want to have fun, and I'm going to have fun. And if we grow, we grow. If we don't, we don't. We're just going to have fun with it. And I don't know. I've been so focused on other things that I'm just not having fun. And that sucks when you're in ministry. It sucks when you have passion about anything and it just becomes a job and you don't have fun anymore. That's how it was with sports. Like baseball. I absolutely loved baseball. My entire family was baseball. We bled baseball, dude. And I turned it into something that was just goal-driven, achievement-driven. I needed to be the best. I need to do this. I need to go to this college. And I just stopped having fun with it. And I hated that because what I loved became a job and I just hated it. And then when I started playing rugby in college, it was so much fun. So much fun. I went to Colorado to play in the mountains. I did so many cool things and I had so much fun with it. And then I got to a point where I was like, okay, maybe I want to do this professionally. And then it became goals, targets, achievements, emails, videos, and I didn't love it anymore. So just have fun. I don't know. I don't know if there's any other point. Someone needs to hear that. Just have fun with it. Whatever it is that you do. I don't know how you make an office job fun, but I'm sure there's a way. Watch The Office. I'm sure they'll give you some tips. Greatest show of all time, by the way. Yeah, just have fun. I mean, I don't know. That's all. I'm going to keep repeating myself if I go any further, so that's all I have. I'm going to go tear down my stuff, set up pickleball, because I'm going to join them today. I'm going to play pickleball today, and I'm not going to let them have fun by themselves anymore. I'm going to join them. That's why I look like I'm about to run a marathon, because I might while I'm playing pickleball. That's it. Thank you, guys. Have fun. That's it. Have fun. Sometimes it's as simple as that. All right. I'll see you guys later. Next week, maybe. Not maybe, but definitely. See you guys next week. Go have some fun today.